Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. This week we're camping at a KOA in Townsend, Tennessee. We're probably about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and it's pretty convenient. And Townsend's kind of the peaceful side of the Smokies. There's not a lot of the hoopla that you have in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, and it's just a nice quiet place to come, enjoy the mountains. So we're going to take you around this park and show you what it's all about, what it has to offer. Hey, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel yet, we greatly appreciate it if you consider doing that. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That'll help out the channel. So y'all come along, go with us, and here we go. Alright, as you first pull into the campground, you'll pull up to the right here. This is the office, and there'll be somebody out here to greet you and take you to your campsite and get you help you get back in. And some of these sites, that's a pretty helpful deal there. So, but anyway, it's probably, I don't know, there must be 10, 12 people working at any given time here, keeping the place clean and bringing firewood and ice and whatever you need to your campsite. And it does have a very nice pool, and the area around the pool is nice. So, and I can tell you from experience, that water's cold. I don't know if they pump it straight out of the river or not, but it's as cold as the river water, but very refreshing nonetheless. And they do have one of the coolest playgrounds that I've seen at a campground yet. So bring the kids, and I'm sure they enjoy this. Looks like the adults may enjoy it too. We'll go around and take a look at sites 1 through 36. So, and just a note, they do have 3 different type RV sites here. They have a patio site, which goes up in price a little bit, and they have a riverside site. So we'll show you theirs in a few minutes, but they're a little bit more expensive than the patio sites, and they have just the regular back-end sites with full hookups. So that's always helpful. And there's a dump station. It gets used very little here. Just another thing to note, they do have several of these camping cabins, so they look pretty nice, to be honest with you. We hadn't had a chance to go in one because most of them have been full. But they have several of those on site too. Go Vols. As you can see, some of them are a little close, but when you're this close to the Great Smoky Mountains, really don't stay at the campsite a whole lot. We're coming up on some of the riverside sites here, and several of those have like your own private little deck, overlooks the river. Little river that runs out of the Great Smoky Mountains down through Townsend. Something they do is pretty cool. They have got some trees and bushes planted to try to separate the sites out a little bit. Good morning. I tell you what, the people are extremely friendly around here, that's for sure. They have a couple dog parks. This is the mini dog park here, it looks like. Nice swing. Just gotta make sure you don't put a little dog in this, it could get through the wire there. Alright, here's some of the interior sites that's in the middle of the campground. So as you can see, they're pretty nice, the patio site. And we've got a few that's a little bit more shaded than others. Most of them, if not all of them, have the big fire pit, table and chair. That's a nice one there. About 75. And like I mentioned earlier, most of them are full hookup, so I do have a few that's just water and electric. Here's a few more of the river sites. So those are real nice, and you can fall asleep to the sounds of the river. A few more of the interior sites. I think this must be the older part of the campground here. And what's pretty cool, the tent sites that they have designated are right on the river. So if you like tent camping, it's a good place to come. Of course, if we're going to camp in the tent, I kind of like camping up in the national park. You can see they've got some deluxe cabins too. I'll have a few more shots of the river in the video here. As you can see, it's well shaded. Another view of the deluxe cabin. But here's a view of some of the interior tent sites, which you can see is well shaded. And they do have a few of these little camping cabins available. Just has the bare necessities, so that's more your style. You can check it out. Alright, here's the larger dog park, and of course at KOA they refer to them as Camp K9. So pretty good sized dog park. This fencing appears to be a little more suited for the smaller dogs. Also, they have a pavilion here that they have the church services at on Sunday mornings at 9:30. That's pretty neat deal. They would do that. Just in case you're camping on Sunday and like to attend church, they make that available to you. And as the city of Townsend slogan is, the peaceful side of the Smoky. So don't tell anybody about this side. We want to keep it peaceful. And they do have a camp store here. Has your essentials in case you forget something, need something. Got your ice, firewood, even got gas pumps. Only thing is they don't have diesel. And they do make fresh fudge right next door at the fudge kitchen. I don't know if you can see it, but the fog, that's why they call it the land of blue smoke. Here in the Great Smoky Mountains. And you can just step outside your RV and see this. Pretty cool. And they do have really nice clean bathhouses and have a laundry that's open 24 hours just in case you need that. So we're not going to go in there and look. I think there's people going in and out, so I don't want to disturb them. This is some of the interior sites. This is where we're at. People packing up, getting ready to leave. Alright, we're in site 86, so this is our site. And you can see they got a little bushes and trees planted in between the sites. It gives you a little privacy. I'm going to take a look at the hookups here, as we always do. Alright, 30, 50, 110, water, cable, and sewer. So full hookup. Folks, that's going to wrap up the video here at Townsend KOA Holiday. It's been a real good experience for us here at this campground. So if you get a chance, come check it out. Did want to mention they have 89 RV sites, 42 cabins, and 11 tent sites. So plenty of room, but just be advised, I go ahead and book early because this place books up pretty quick. Being this close to the Smoky Mountains, you probably could almost throw a rock and hit the Smoky Mountain sign, but don't do that. But just a shout out to our neighbors, Steve and Elaine, been right next to us here. You know, they've been great, good conversation, and great people to be around, to be honest with you. So Steve and Elaine, we appreciate y'all being so nice and kind to us. And if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, we'd greatly appreciate it if you consider doing that. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. As we say when we plan our next new adventure, why not go camp right next to the Great Smoky Mountains?